Puck back in. Patterson has it pinned up against the boards now. 4 guys in there battling for that. It finally pokes out, and here comes the Enforcers. If they hurry, they got a 2-on-1. Powell back, Mafus, Tucker in, right across, shot, goal! Brandon Tucker buries it, and Pominville didn't have a prayer, and that will bring on the Teddies. So it's the annual Teddy Bear Toss, fans, and look at them litter the ice, George.
Teddy Bear Toss is one of the great events that almost all hockey teams are doing nowadays. You saw what they did out in Hershey, where they had 40,000 teddy bears or something like that came out on 3
Well, your team named the Bears. I think that's got to be your event.
I would think so.
Some of these teddies not quite making it onto the ice. I was asked a couple times. I will cop to this. A couple of times I was asked what happens if the team doesn't score, and in my career I've been through 4 of those such events, and they throw them at the end of the game. Luckily, Tucker made short work of that and buries the goal. Now they're showing the replay here. Mafus right in, smart play over to Tucker. Tucker took him out. Here's the funny part. Pominville got right up and started to complain, and you can't blame him. He was certainly interfered with. However, that being said, when it's your own guy crashing through your crease,
not much you can do there.
Not a call you can make.
No, it was a great 2-on-1 rush. Mafus set it up perfectly. I thought he was going to take the shot at first, and able to hold Pominville long enough on that side of the pipes to get the wide open man.
No, the Enforcers want to get this kill already over and find their way back down to the offensive zone. One back here, Dimmitt. Back to Jurich. Jurich harassed by Mafus. Dimmitt now harassed by Mafus. Back to Jurich. Wines fires, saved by passing him. Moved out and will get out of the zone. Here comes Kyle Stevens. Stevens in on a break. Short-handed. Here comes Kyle Stevens waiting, firing. Goal! Kyle Stevens short-handed, and the Enforcers tie the game.
Well, we talked about the penalty kill for the most part. We said they were chipping away. Didn't really have too many shorthand opportunities. But a beautiful move is, hopefully we got to see the replay. All one-on-one, mano-a-mano, and a beautiful backhand riser.
As we'll wait, hopefully it's going to come right up. Stevens very excited over there on the bench, and Ahmed Mafus will rub the back of his head. Here it comes. Pominville one-on-one. Stevens just makes that extra deke. Pominville doesn't bite, expecting Stevens to come back to his strong side, and Stevens buries it backhand. So smart play by Pominville. I mean, you gotta give the goaltender credit, but Kyle Stevens takes advantage. And here come the Wolves. Dale Dion again trying to turn it around for Sean Reynolds. Reynolds tied up. Hussey trying to push it through. Reynolds now chasing it out 2, maybe 3-on-1 for the Enforcers. Here's Reynolds coming, shooting, goal! Sean Reynolds goes 5-hole, and the Enforcers lead 3-2.
You took the words right out of my outgoing 5-hole there. A 3-on-1 and a beautiful opportunity here as we get a replay of this goal. He comes in and beautiful, like you said, 5-hole. And before it was when they have a 2-on-1 opportunity, and it was Mafus who hold Pominville long enough before he got that pass off. That time just held on and got a beautiful go-ahead third goal of the night.
Enforcers in the midst of a change. Michaelis into the zone, gets by a defender, takes it in all alone, and he is taken down, and that's finally gonna be a penalty. As they're looking for a shot. The Enforcers want the shot. Yarwood right over there to demand it. Arm is up in the air. Mafus pointing to the center ice circle. The referee's discussing it. Litka going to the box. Everyone waiting with bated breath here. There it is, it's a penalty shot. So, penalty shot here for the Elmira Enforcers. Powell is right over to the official. Doesn't like this one. So it's going to be Michaelis one-on-one with Pominville. First time we've seen this, George.
The Enforcers, I believe, they had a penalty shot earlier this year. Who was Mafus or someone?
It was Mafus,
that had a penalty shot goal earlier this year. So a big opportunity to go up by 1 here late in the second period.
1:51 to go in the second, And Hudson Michaelis gets a free breakaway.
And we've seen Pominville on the odd man or the one man rush. He's given up a couple goals to Elmira early on.
You don't see this very often. This is exciting, as you don't see a ton of penalty shots. 1:51 on the clock. A lot of discussion down here at the officials' table. They're going to head down. Going to have to keep an eye on that goal line. And we'll see if Hudson Michaelis can put the Enforcers back on top. The entire crowd at First Arena is standing. The puck is right there at center ice. Here comes Hudson. Picks up the puck, moves in slowly, takes his time, waiting, juking, score! Hudson Michaelis buries it over the blocker side shoulder, and it doesn't get much better than that.
A beautiful shot as we get the replay here. Comes in, stick handles, and a good wrist shot right over the blocker side, like you said, John.
Beauty for Hudson Michaelis. That's his 5th of the season. And Powell is not happy. He's right back out to argue with the officials. Here it is on the big board, George. From behind the net, Michaelis just snaps it. And now, Pominville played that perfectly. Wound up back and just went down a second early. And taken down there by Yarwood was Desjardins. This one will be flipped out for Mafous. Mafous, Stevens, and Tucker trying to hurry. 3-on-2 if they can make it. Mafous looking, he's got Tucker. Tucker right back to Mafous. Mafous waiting, fires into the net. Ahmed Mafous. As Mafous gets his 2nd point of the night, his 5th of the weekend, and the countdown to 800 continues.
Well, it was a very slow developing 3-on-2. They had the one man who was trailing pretty far back, and I thought they were just going to wait and try to set something up on offense, but some good passing, and Mafous just buries one in the lower corner.
It was interesting to watch that develop as you get the replay here. Mafous waits. Tucker right back to him, the shot, and I think that got between the glove and the leg pad of the netminder. So still with possession. Nobody coming open, though. Novosel will have to just take it back to the neutral zone on his own. Mafous will tip it, and now an attack there from Asilstein. Asilstein going right after Ahmed Mafous, and Mafous says, let's go. So sticks are down. Asilstein trying to take the title as he's got an arm loose and is going at Mafous. Now Mafous looking. He gets loose now, and he's ready. Now Mafous trying to duck the haymaker from Asilstein. Asilstein taken down there by Ahmed Mafous. And Asilstein is down. He is now trying very quickly to get away from Ahmed Mafous, and he's barking at him. Mafous did not take kindly to Asilstein attacking him. And like I said, George, we have not seen a lot of this here this couple of games.
No, and again, it's usually Mafous that we see it from, and good to see him get back in the action.
As we'll see what happens here. As the Enforcers try to set it back up. Looking around, trying to find a lane out of the zone. They do get it out. Tucker chasing. He squirts his way through. Still loose. Firing. Goal! Tucker scores.
You may have to rewrite those 3 stars of the night, John. That's Tucker's 2nd of the night, and it's a beauty.
It certainly is. So we'll have to see what changes from here. As now I think Tucker has 2 goals. Well, I'm not sure how you change that one. As now the Enforcers get ready to go.
I mean, he should at least be the 2nd star.
One would
if you
think.
still want to give Mafous the 1st, and maybe Michaelis the 3rd.
I'm telling you, he's looking for Asilstein. If he wants to go, Mafous will give him 2 tickets center ice for that show.
I'm about to say Asilstein's out there. He's dropping it already with Clark.
So Jordan Clark and Asilstein getting ready to go. As Clark finally getting to engage. He's waited quite a while. Clark staring daggers. Asilstein waiting. Clark cocking his right. Asilstein reaching out for him. Asilstein trying to grab the jersey. Clark waiting. Now it's grabbed, and now they start going. As Clark caught off balance, and Asilstein going to take the victory there. Asilstein pushes over the linesman. They're going to throw Asilstein right out of this game.
Clark wants to keep going.
Clark is not done, and the linesman saying, get to the penalty box. Mafuz comes right out. He's going to talk. No, they're going to take Clark right off with 3:32 to go. No reason for him to get another shift, especially with a 3-goal lead for the Enforcers. Mafuz right over Dion. Sent right back out. Playing with it here, Hudson Michaelis flipping it out, and Sean Reynolds is off and going. Reynolds will get to the puck first. He takes it out in front, shot, and a goal! Sean Reynolds! As one more time, that is just impressive.
The second one of the night, the second Enforcer with a 2-goal game here tonight, John. We have 49.3 seconds left. 7 goals tonight. I don't know if we saw 7 goals when you're coming into this game and you see Jeremy Palmerville pack him in at a guy, but averages less than 2 goals allowed per game.
All as
so we got a.
Oh, hold on. We've got some guns.
Oh boy.
This is going to get interesting real quick here.
Are we hunting wolves?
We're hunting. Brendan Hussey, Kyle Stevens, Glenn Patterson, Ahmed Mafuz on the hunt. As the Wolf in the goal. They're all coming with guns. This is not looking good. Oh, bang, 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 and down goes the Wolf. As now, hold on, they got rope. I don't know if this was part of the plan. Game Ops director Austin Simon getting hog-tied.
Are we gonna carry him off? Or drag him off?
Got to get him out of the woods.
Yep.
As there he goes. Hold on, don't they have to pause for a picture? Want to click, and we take the picture. Oh, here we go. As we've got there it is, as they're ready and set to go. Quite the display. As once again, captured with perfect measure, the Wolf. And he will take himself back to the locker room, as will the Enforcers.